Welcome to Math with Mr. J. In this video, I'm going to be covering unit rate word problems, and we're going to go through the 3 problems on your screen together in order to get this down. So let's jump right into number 1 here, where we have 4 gallons of gas cost $12.80. What was the price of gas per gallon? So the first thing we need to do is set up a fractional ratio. And remember, when it comes to ratios, order really matters. So take a look at the question part of the problem and see what order is necessary. And it says, what was the price of gas per gallon? So price of gas needs to come first in your fractional ratio. So that's $12.80. So that's going to be our numerator. Our denominator is going to be the gallons of gas, which there are 4. So 4 gallons of gas. Now we need to get that to a unit rate. So we need a denominator of 1. So in order to get a denominator of 1, we need to divide that 4 by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is going to give us that 1 gallon, or a denominator of 1. Now when it comes to fractions, remember, whatever you do to the bottom, you need to do to the top. That keeps it equivalent. So we would do $12.80 divided by 4. And that gives us $3.20. So $3.20 per 1 gallon. And we can write that out as $3.20 per gallon. Now, one thing I want to mention before we go to number 2 that can sometimes be a common mistake and confusing to some. The order in our original problem, gallons came first here and then cost. But our fractional ratio was set up as cost and then gallons. So what you need to do, don't worry about the order in the original situation. Worry about the order that the question is asking you. So the question said price of gas per gallon. So price of gas comes first and then the gallons. Number 2, a car traveled 480 miles in 8 hours. How many miles did the car travel per hour? So we need to set up our fractional ratio, keeping the order in mind. So let's check our question, and it says, how many miles did the car travel per hour? So miles will come first, so that's our numerator or top number. And the car drove 480 miles, and that was in 8 hours. So that's our fractional ratio. Now we need to get it to a unit rate, so we need a denominator of 1. So in order to get a denominator of 1, we need to divide by 8. Whatever we do to the bottom, we need to do to the top in order to keep it equivalent. And 8 divided by 8, we get per 1 hour here. And 480 divided by 8 will be 60 miles. So the car traveled 60 miles per every 1 hour. So 60 miles per hour. Number 3, a baker baked 180 cookies in 3 batches. How many cookies did the baker bake per batch? So fractional ratio first, let's check the order, and it says, how many cookies did the baker bake per batch? So cookies comes first, so that will be on top, 180 cookies. And we want per batch, and there were 3 total batches. So there is our fractional ratio. Now we need to get it to a unit rate, so we need a denominator of 1. So how do we get that? Well, let's divide 3 by 3 in order to get that 1. So per 1 batch here. And whatever we do to the bottom, we need to do to the top in order to keep it an equivalent fraction. So 180 divided by 3 would be 60 cookies. So 60 cookies per batch. So there you have it. There are some unit rate word problems. Hopefully that helped. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.